going on, everybody? I'm Ryan Shelley, and you're watching the SMA Marketing Minute. SEO can be kind of a scary term for a lot of business owners and even marketing professionals who are trying to find ways to drive that really precious organic traffic to their website. We've all read the stats, and we all know that organic traffic converts at a very high rate because most of the time the visitors that we're driving from organic are searching for a specific solution that we offer. But SEO doesn't really have to be all that extremely complicated. Really, we like to break SEO down into three core components. And the first component of that is the user. You have to understand who your audience is, who they are, what their actual needs are, and then how to frame your message to them. The user is the person who's going to make that final decision. We really have no power over them. All we can do is to create content, create offers, create an experience that engages them. And if we engage our users, if we attract the right users, then we're going to be able to have a higher conversion rate on the back end of our site. So we have to start with the users, understand the way that they think, understand the way that they act, understand their pain points, and then we can address those pain points with content. Content is the second piece, and it's extremely important as well. But there's been a little bit of a misnomer, miscommunication around content over the last few years from a lot of the stuff that I've seen. A lot of people say, SEO is irrelevant, link building is not important. All you got to do is create content and it's going to drive traffic to your site. Well, that's just a flat out lie. Content is extremely important, but you have to have the right content. The content that's actually going to answer those questions that people have. Google has released RankBrain, which is an extremely smart and intelligent software, really, that's going to learn how people use Google to search for specific terms and services. And what it's going to start to do is try to figure out and make connections between different queries to understand the context which somebody is searching in. See, context is the key when developing content. We have to understand not only who we're speaking to, but what their environment is and really what they're searching for in the right context. Two things can mean the same thing just in a broad scale, but when you place them into context, it means a little bit different. Let's talk about links, for example. Are we talking about chain links, links in a fence, links in a necklace, or are we talking about building backlinks? Understanding the context of that conversation is what's going to help deliver better results. And that's really what Google's trying to do with the implementation of RankBrain. There's still a lot of unknowns around that new algorithm, piece of the algorithm. But what we can start to learn is that this smart learning software is going to help place our content into context. So it's developing the right content for the right persona that's going to speak to them. So content is extremely important to SEO. But the last piece is links. Backlinks is still the number one ranking indicator when it comes to ranking your site for a specific term. Linking has kind of gotten a little bit of a bad edge to it over the years. People say, well, linking is all black hat tactics. Well, you can actually build links the white hat way. You can request links or encourage links from people who really could benefit from your content. You've seen some posts about outreach emails to use for link building. There's a number of other link building tactics that you can do that are very white hat. Looking for the appropriate directories, making sure that your site is in the appropriate organizations. Not putting your site in irrelevant places. Again, context is the key to link building. You have to understand where you're linking to and what the right conversation to have around that link is and how it points back to your site. Google knows all that stuff. They can read all that stuff. So if you just go put a bunch of spammy links out there, you're going to get crushed. And Penguin is now part of the algorithm, so it's continually being updated, and Google's continually learning for ways to get rid of link spam, web spam out there. So make sure that you're building the right links, that you're earning links by developing good content which is contextualized around your user, and you'll start to see some success with SEO. If you have any other questions related to SEO, inbound, design, feel free to comment below. And as always, shoot me an email at info@smamarketing.net. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you on the next episode of the SMA Marketing Minute.